I forgot I moved my microphone over really far. Hi guys. Thank you for the sub with Prime Ruthless. Thank you. And thank you for the 2 months, the moat man. Thank you. How fast do I type? I think the last time I took the typing test. Okay, I can type pretty fast without typos, but or not without with typos, but without typos it's pretty slow. Or like if I don't have to really care about the contents or like the formality of my typing. Yeah, if I have to type like thinking about punctuation and everything, I am really slow. But if I'm just chatting with someone, it's decently fast. I don't know how fast it is though. Thank you for the 8 months when you're done. Thank you. What is my keyboard? It's a Logitech G Pro keyboard or something like that. Thank you for the 7 months, Jay. Thank you. Doing art today? I was gonna wake up and draw, but then I woke up and I didn't feel like drawing. I went to sleep last night and I was like, I looked at some photos, or like I was like, maybe I'll draw something because you know this looks pretty nice. And then I woke up and I was like, nah. Where'd I get this cup? I don't know. My brother actually got it. I think they might have gotten it from Daiso or something. Because my brother and his girlfriend, they like came back home one day and then I just saw a bunch of stuff on my table. Like there's like Disney and then like this bear cup and some other thing. And I was like, where'd you guys go? They just came back with a bunch of cute Tupperware and tableware, stuff like that. I don't know. You need this cup? I think it was from Daiso. I don't know though. I love a lot watermelon. I can't type. You think I say thanks, Ori? Thank you. You. That's a very nice thing to say. I've been feeling like you know where you feel like you just kind of exist, but you don't feel like a human being? That's how I've been feeling these days. Is this drink homemade? Yeah, I actually got some peppermint mocha creamer, and then this is just coffee, but yeah. You're just floating? Yeah, that's how I feel. I was so bored. Not bored, but I really had nothing to do. So I started playing WoW yesterday because what is it? Shadowlands is coming out soon, so I decided to try it out. Like the game is really janky. Like I never grew up with WoW, but my friends did, and they really liked playing, so they tried to you know, hitch me along, you know, make me level up something. I think I got to like level 14, and then I was like, guys, I can't play no more. It's too boring right now. So played some League and then got off. Thank you for the sub with Prime Water Stack, and thank you for the sub with Prime Consternator. Thank you. What class did I play? Oh yeah, I was doing some research on WoW because I was like, I don't know what to play, and I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and they're like, here's my tier list for like the best classes in Shadowlands. Here are the best blah blah blah. And then I was like, you know, I want to play something where I don't have to turn my screen that much, so I don't get motion sickness. So it's like I'll play healer, and then I saw them like talk about things, so I tried. I made a restoration shaman, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what to pick, so here I go. Cause my friends were like, you're not like locked to one thing, so you can always just remake or do it or change whatever. So I was like, okay. Am I gonna play the expansion? I don't know. It depends if I like play more or not, I guess. Thank you for the 5 months in. Thank you. You never played WoW or League. You never understood that. I feel like those games, it's okay. I don't know how hard it is to get into League now. I feel like League was a little bit easier to get into back in the day, but there's a lot more to it now. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like WoW is definitely something you kind of had to grow up with because the I think it's because of the graphics. The graphics are so janky looking. Like League of Legends, they've like updated their, game over time, but WoW is just like that's still WoW style from like years ago, but apparently they updated their graphics. I don't know what they did, but my friend was telling me that they did, so I was like, yeah, this still looks very, very outdated, Everyone knows how to play now? Maybe. Thank you for the 2 months. Hard squeaky, thank you. The graphics look like League's graphic before they updated whole Rift. Yeah, basically. But I mean, Blizzard. Yeah. Blizzard and updating their games, am I right? But yeah. Who knows? Maybe if I get into WoW, yeah, maybe I'll play it more. I don't know. Don't I think PoE looks good? Okay, actually, before I thought PoE was really PoE's graphics are not really my style because it's more towards the realistic side, I suppose, like the textures and all. Because I came from playing D3 and I really liked the more colorful, cartoonier style of that. But honestly, after playing PoE, it's really, really nice. Like, I think the first time I was like wowed by PoE was when you fight Innocence. And even though I don't like the Innocent, like everyone doesn't like Innocence because of his phases and stuff, I thought the fight was like super cool looking, or like the graphics looked nice. Thank you for gifting 10 subs, Zitzo. Thank you. If you guys got a sub from Zitzo, please make sure to say thank you. Yeah, but even though the Innocence fight isn't the most fun thing in PoE, it looks nice, I don't know. Thank you for the sub with Prime Salati. Thank you. And thank you for the 8 months, Sikyo. Thank you. PoE is Path of Exile. It's a MMO ARPG. Yeah. You came from MapleStory. Do you think I'd like PoE graphics? No, I don't think you'd like PoE graphics. Celine doesn't like PoE graphics. I know a lot of my friends who are more towards like the aesthetic side of games, or like they're more big on how the game looks. They're not big fans of PoE because of it's a little bit more darker, like it's not very bright. I mean, but given what the game is about and stuff, so thank you for the 5 months, Nindrum. Thank you. And thank you for the sub with Prime, A Lonely Sword. Thank you. Hi, Bokchoy Boys. PoE's a bit meh. I think PoE is a very fun game. Depending on what you want to do in the game, I guess you can spend quite some time on it. I think my friends have all stopped really playing the game now because it's been a while since the last league started. I don't even remember when it was. Was it in September? Or was it in October? Was it last month? I don't know. Thank you for the 4 months, Jungi. Thank you. Yeah, I was assuming it's on September because it's like every 3 months they have a new league, but then they pushed back the one in December to January. So yeah. Am I gonna play Hades? No. I've watched other people play Hades and it looks like a really good game, but I personally don't think I would find myself really playing it. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid, Code Mika. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. I have nothing nice to offer or to say. I'm just sitting here sipping on some coffee and talking, so yeah. Am I Korean? Yes, I am. You like my new FAQ? Thank you. Oh yeah. Forgot my browser source is up here. Same? Oh, I see. Well, hello there. I didn't buy this cup. It's technically my brother's cup, but it's... I think they got it from Daiso. It's like a little bear. Very cute. But I wouldn't say like it's the most useful cup. Like how much it holds, not much to drink out of. So I guess if you wanted a small drink, I wanted to just try it because I was like, it's a cute cup, but well, it's less than my usual cup. It's small, but it's cute. It is very cute. For portion control, I don't... Yeah, I used the wrong cup then because I don't mind having more coffee. Cup stealer? Well, my brother's at home. My brother hasn't been home for a while, so... What's his is mine for now in this household. But I'm pretty sure you could find it on Amazon or something. I feel like I've seen this cup on Amazon or something too, but it might be a little bit pricier than what you would find it from Daiso. But they're cute animal cups that I've seen on Amazon before that I browse or something like that. Does Kuma have an Instagram? No, it's not in my room. But what kind of coffee? I don't know, just instant coffee with some peppermint mocha creamer, and I put oat milk in it, so. After my brother's girlfriend made me try oat milk, I never went back to any other kind of milk. I mean, I'm usually like a soy milk type of person, but I feel like oat milk goes better with much more things, I guess. Thank you for the 15 months long live for us. Thank you. Try sweet tea with creamers. I've tried that before. Yeah. You need some peppermint mocha. Peppermint mocha is so good. I mean, I know you can get it at any given time, but I like getting it, you know, around holiday season because it makes me feel a little bit more festive. Because I remember saying something about that it's peppermint mocha season, and then people were like, oh, you know, you can just ask for, you know, peppermint syrup at Starbucks at any given time. Like, I know, but... that it's not the same. You know what I mean? Oat milk seems like fake milk. Well, oat milk is good milk to me because if I drink regular milk, my stomach's gonna hurt. So I would rather not. I mean, yeah, unless if I really wanted my bowels to move but also feel some pain. I mean, hey, maybe I would drink some regular milk. But yeah, I mean, growing up, I wasn't lactose intolerant, but I think it's after I went to high school because my mom would just buy milk all the time when I was home. But after being out of home and in my first year of college, I lived in dorms. I didn't buy any milk. Honestly, I'm trying to think if I like really ate things. I don't remember how my meals went. I probably just, you know, just ate at the or something, I don't know. But yeah, after I stopped drinking it, then I was like, ah, yes. Now I know what everyone feels. Because I'd be like, haha, you can't drink milk, I can. You know, my stomach has no problems, but now I'm just like, can't drink milk anymore. Thank you for the sub with Prime Xvizon. I hope I pronounced that somewhat correctly. If I didn't, please feel free to correct me. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. Lactose people consume dairy anyway, so yeah, I know some of my friends, they're like, whatever, they just go for it anyway because whatever they're having is really good, like ice cream or something, but afterwards they have to they're good buddies at the bathroom for a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw some gameplay of Apex. I might try it out. I don't know if I'll like it, but some streams that I tune into, there's like not cars. I don't even know what they're called. Like you fly up in the air. There's like I don't even know what to call it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of wild. Thank you for the 4 months, Calcifer. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'll have some motion sickness if I play some Apex Legends, so I'll have to think about that as well. Actually, no. Okay, when I play, even though I have motion sickness, if I go back to games that I've previously played, my motion sickness is not that bad. But yeah. I mean, when I was playing WoW yesterday, I think I went in a cave and then it started getting really hot and I was like, I need to go lay down for a little bit. But yeah, they have cars in Apex now. I don't know. Thank you for the 6 months, sick boy. Thank you. You threw up playing Genshin? Oh no, Ori. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Genshin gave me like a little bit of motion sickness, but it wasn't too bad. Thank you for the 18 months, Aaron. Thank you. You stop playing FPS for a while and you get motion sickness. Yeah, that's generally what. If I'm playing an FPS game, my motion sickness with other games isn't too bad. But if I haven't been playing, like right now, I don't play anything but basically League. It gets pretty bad. Am I gonna play Minecraft? Am I playing Pokemon? No, I'm not playing Pokemon today. Minecraft. No, I have been watching other people play Minecraft though. Like Janet seems like she's having a lot of fun. I think they're playing FTB. I did. Me and my friends were playing FTB like not too long ago, but Minecraft is something where it's like I'm really bored and it's like my last resort. Maybe I'll play some Minecraft, but as of now, I mean that might come up soon because honestly I'm kind of bored. There's nothing to really play. I mean, like the league season ended, or it's ending tomorrow or today technically, and then I guess preseason will come out and they changed a couple of things with the items and stuff. I don't know if you guys saw it, but they updated all the icons and I just don't know what anything is anymore. Oh my god, actually, when you whoever said cards, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are familiar with Critical, right? So like, I was watching him pull some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like, watching this makes me really want to open some cards, but I can't. It's a bad like. It's a bad slope to go down. I would say. I watched Leslie open some Pokemon cards too, but. Cardboard crack, like imagine, but like also I don't want to imagine my wallet, you know, but it seems like fun to like. No, it's not. I was gonna say like dipping my fingers in the water, you know, wouldn't be too bad to open some cards, but no, it'll probably be really bad. It's fun, I should do it. Yeah, it's quite the slippery slope. I don't like my gambling. I put my, you know, my gacha addiction past me a couple years ago, so yeah, I don't know if I could do card openings. Maybe I would do it for fun, like a couple, but not like a lot. You know what I mean? Just for fun, like. But what I was curious is how much he spent. Because Critical made a ton. I mean, I don't know how, like his pulls. It seemed good, but like, how much did he spend on it? You know, it's probably a very big amount as well. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to think about that. What did he unbox? He unboxed some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Not some, probably a lot, but. I think I remember him saying his girlfriend was also opening packs for him, like at the same time he was opening packs, and he had like a fat stack. So it's like probably spent a good amount of money on that. I think it's from the newer ones because I looked at the cards and I was just like I, I have no idea what these cards are. I didn't even know that they existed, you know. Didn't I see? No, I did not see anyone unbox the first edition Charizard, but I would probably poop my pants if I did that. I don't know, like I'm very sure it's a very, very high cost card. I don't know what it would be off the top of my head, but yeah. You spent $400 on Yu-Gi-Oh boxes and you got nothing but disappointment. Yeah, that's how I would feel. So I feel like I wouldn't do that. But like, imagine if you guys watched it and I opened it and we would all be pogging together. Now it's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't. But yeah. That's why I should get some. No, no, no. You guys, like I'm just putting out hypothetical situations, but you know, it's not like I want it to happen. I will be okay with life if that doesn't happen. Like I could, yeah, yeah. The adrenaline rush. I don't know how I'd feel. I think I'd be really nervous. Like, what if my hand just started like I couldn't control my hands and like crumpled the card? Okay, that probably would never happen. But like, imagine like something just happened and then all that worth and one card just gone. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't happen, but like there's like a 0.0001% chance that it could, right? Thank you for the sub with Prime and King Kong. Thank you. Have I catch a shiny legendary yet? No, I haven't. I haven't touched Pokemon since the last time I streamed it, which was like almost 2 weeks ago, or maybe it's been 2 weeks. So I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already. But I guess it has been. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't given up, but it's just like I haven't felt like touching Pokemon or like, oh, I guess starting it up. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure my Pokemon game is still on. Keep this. Oh, yeah. See, it's. Look at where I am. I'm still right here. My poor Switch. Hi, Astro God. And I've been only playing League. Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't really play that often. I want to find a new game. Some of my friends started playing. What is it called? They started playing Phasmophobia. I said I didn't want to play because I would get motion sickness from it, but I don't know if they've been enjoying it or not. I like this type, or not this type. This time of year is always like, what do I do? Like, what game do I play? Because there's usually not that many games updated, or like this is like the downtime. Do I know which MBTI type I am? Yes, I do. I mean, I usually test as INFJ, but I don't know. I guess it could change from time to time. I think I took like a more in-depth test and it put me as INTJ, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'll have to look. I mean, it's been a while since I've took one. Good Boy's coming out in Genshin soon. It's time. Oh yeah, I remember hearing I was watching Daft yesterday, and then someone was asking her if she was gonna roll the new banner, but she was like, I don't want to yet because it feels bad. Or she said it felt bad rolling out of her own wallet, so she wants to make a bit of more money before she does that. Slay the Spire? Slay the Spire. I had my time with Slay the Spire, but I'm not that not that into it anymore. I always have my phases with games. Like, I'll grind it for like a month or so, and then I'll stop playing it. Depends. What am I drinking? I'm drinking coffee. You think the upcoming changes for League will make it easier for beginners to get hooked on? Really? I mean, I didn't really see what they're changing besides the items, so yeah. Monster Train? Yeah, I mean, I don't really like the monsters in Monster Train, so I don't think I would play Monster Train, you know? Have I played Dead Cells? That sounds... The title sounds familiar, but I'm not sure of what it is. Play Maple Story on stream? Like, Maple Story, I don't think it's it's not like a streaming game. It's literally just like sitting there and grinding levels, and it's, like, it wouldn't be fun to watch. Yeah, I would fall asleep, like, unless if I was opening boxes in Maple Story, like, that's fun to watch. But leveling in Maple, like, why would you watch that? I mean, like, if I think the process is boring myself, there's no way I would think other people would find it enjoyable to watch. You know what I mean? Well, I always think luck-based things are always fun to see on stream because, you know, it's like, if you do get something good, you're like, I was here. But if you don't get anything good, it's just like, whatever. But it's kind of fun, you know, to like get into it. Gambling addict? Yeah, I mean, I only gamble in-game. You know, I don't gamble IRL. I've never touched anything to like when we went to Vegas or whatever. Never wanted to gamble or gambled, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see. But I mean, I don't really see myself doing it because, I don't know. I like spending my money where I think it'll be worth. And if I see something worth in game, I'll be like, yeah. But it's like, if I gamble IRL and I just see my money go down the drain, I'm like, whatever. But like, if it's in game, I'm like, at least I have some in-game cosmetics to make up for it. Like, it's not that bad. I have something over nothing than my empty wallet, you know, so. What if it's an ugly cosmetic? I mean, hey, I got something out of it, you know? At least it wasn't nothing. But if I gambled in real life, all I see is my money poof, and it would just be sad. That's why I feel like I'm more particular about in-game gambling than, you know, gambling in real life. What if it's a hideout decoration? I would just use it. I mean, at least I got something. Like, even if it was just like a little glove in a game, you know, that you can't really see on your character, at least I got something. I seem energetic. It's probably because I'm drinking coffee at the same time. Honestly, before starting stream, I was kind of like, I was worried that I wouldn't have any energy. Or, you know, I started off, I was like, kind of tired, but I've been drinking coffee, so yeah. Thanks, guys. You're very kind with the compliments. Thank you. Coffee buff strong. It is. I think it's also because I don't drink coffee that much these days, or in general. Like, before, maybe like 2 months ago, I would drink coffee every single day, but Now I'm just like every now and then, maybe like twice a week. So I feel like my tolerance for the caffeine is a little bit lower. Do I add anything to my coffee? I added some peppermint mocha creamer and some oat milk to my coffee and a little bit of sugar, yeah. But, you know, not too bad. I feel like I should, I don't know, they're going to change something about this. Do I get jittery? No. Unless if I had a lot and I'm not really exerting my energy somewhere. Like, if I'm playing a game, then I'm fine. But if I'm just sitting there, then yeah, I feel like I feel jittery. But I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm moving my hands much more than I usually do. And it's probably because I'm drinking coffee. So, like, I gotta take out my energy somewhere. So mine is moving through my hands, like moving around. Coffee's good, but you try to stay away from it because you don't want it to stain your teeth. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. But coffee tastes too good for me. And I don't know, every time when I need like that energy boost, I feel like coffee's just a lot nicer. Even though tea can have caffeine in it, it doesn't hit the same, I suppose. Coffee addiction? I don't have a coffee addiction. But when I did have coffee for like every single day, and I stopped having it every single day. Yeah, I definitely got some headaches, like some withdrawal headaches for a little bit, but I think it stopped after 3 days or something like that. I don't know. What part-time jobs have I had? I actually, when I was younger, probably, I don't know what the age is when you can get a part-time job, but somewhere in my early teens, I was telling my mom, I really want to get a part-time job because I really want to make money for myself, you know, so I can buy myself things and things like that. And then she was like, no, if you have free time, go study instead. She's like, instead of making money or like spending your time making some money, go study. And then yeah, and I was like, all right. So yeah, my parents never let me work part-time. But I mean, yeah, sounds so Asian. Yeah, yeah, that I would talk to my mom. She's like, don't say that to your dad, or else he's gonna get mad at you and tell you to go study some more. So I was like, okay, I won't say anything. And yeah, that was the last time I ever asked about part-time. So then I think after a while, when I started drawing, that's how I made money. I like drew things, like, you know, commissions, or I would make things and sell them at like AX, or sell them online. Yeah, that's what I did. Probably starting from freshman year of college, I would say. Is it getting colder over here? Yeah. Last night it was 33 degrees in my area at nighttime. When I went outside today, I feel like it's like 50s for now, which is not bad, but definitely does get a lot colder at nighttime. Do I think my art has improved a lot since then? Oh yeah. I mean, even though my art isn't where I really like it at, I can definitely say it has improved by quite a bit, because, you know, it's been a while, and, you know, the more you draw, the more you'll I guess adapt to things that you like. Yeah, if I ever go back home on the East Coast, or whenever it's safe to, I guess, because I mean, when it is more safe to travel, I would definitely like to see my parents because I haven't seen them, I guess, in over a year now. Because I don't even remember the last time I visited. It was probably last year sometime. November? Maybe for the holidays? Maybe in the summer? It's been so long since I've seen my parents actually, so I would like to visit them and my dog. And my cousins live over there too. Thank you for the 4 months Twin Warfare. Thank you. Yeah, I'm from the East Coast. I have, what do you call it? Yeah, I have like really old sketchbooks from when I was probably 7 or 8 years old, because my mom signed me up for like this little art class thing, I guess, with like other students, and there's like a huge set. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of Pikachus in there that I drew, because yeah, you know, I just loved Pokemon when I was younger. I'm pretty sure there's some Pikachus. I really vividly remember there's a Pikachu that was crying. I don't know why I wanted to draw that, but I guess the emotional range, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I was I don't think I was sad at the age of 7 much, so I don't know. I guess it was just Sag Pikachu for whatever reason. First move Pikachu? Oh yeah, maybe. Should show my old art. I really wish I kept my old digital art somewhere, but I think at some point in time when I was a bit younger, like looking back on it now, I wish I kept everything, but probably when I was like 18-ish, I was like, oh my god, this is so horrible, like I gotta delete, like this has to be off my computer, off the internet, you know? I really wish I kept it so you guys could, so we could look back on it and cringe and probably laugh together, you know? It was probably really bad, but it's fine. How am I? I'm good today. A good cringe. Yeah, it's like, when I look at old things now, it's nice to look back and go down through memory lane like, oh, and then, you know, it's nice to see how far you've come from whenever you're looking back at. Yeah. And I was like, wow. Every time I look back, more like, I'm just like, wow, I had so much passion back then. Where did my passion go as I've gotten older? But yeah, such is life sometimes. You know, there's more things to, I mean, as you get progressively older, there's a lot of more things on your mind and things to worry about. I mean, not saying that when you're younger, you're just like brainless, but I mean, obviously there's more things to tackle as you get older, I would say. Thank you for the 3 months, you dog. Thank you. Are you telling that you're gonna be losing even more passion? No. Honestly, you could. I mean, I've seen people gain more passion throughout the years, but for me, it's more like I still do like things, but now my mind is focused on quite a couple of things, so it's a little hard to balance out. But you know, that's life, and you just eventually, hopefully, figure it out. Now we have taxes and bills. Yeah, the not fun stuff. You're almost 23 and you feel so burnt out after university. I know what you mean. Or, well, I think I felt pretty similarly. Not exactly the same because I don't know how you exactly feel, but definitely burnout is not fun to deal with at all. And hopefully, you know, something comes along your way to open up your eyes again. When you want to feel inspired, you look at my old Tumblr. Oh my goodness, my old Tumblr is, yeah, if I look at my art from like way back then, I'm like, wow, it's changed a lot. I loved Tumblr when I was in like high school. It was fun, and then what happened? Like Yahoo took over Tumblr or something like that, and then everyone stopped using it, or something of the sort. Yeah, this year is pretty rough because, you know, we're all limited to quite a few things, and yeah, it makes it really hard to feel productive, I guess, when you're just kind of inside all the time, or it's not heavily advised to step outdoors, you know, everything. Yeah, I think after Yahoo got a hold of Tumblr, that's when a lot of my friends got off of it, and then they went to Twitter, and then honestly, I like Twitter much more because it's a lot easier to interact with others. I think on Tumblr, I never really got to know anyone or like mutual people, but on Twitter, I felt like it's just much more open and it's a lot more easier to say something and for people to respond. How do you deal with artist block? I don't know. Sometimes I don't draw for like a month, but honestly, what I've learned is that, you know, if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling blocked, you shouldn't force anything because, I don't know. I feel like if I ever try to create something when I felt like I had an artist block, I would really dislike it, and then it would kind of feel a little bit, hmm, demotivating, I suppose. And yeah, I mean, after that, I was like, you know, maybe I just shouldn't draw for a little bit and see how that goes. And then something will pop up where I'm like, oh, I kind of want to draw this, or some source of inspiration comes in, and then it's not like you forget how to draw or like you'll be out of touch. Like you might be a little bit slower because you know you're like a little bit out of practice if you haven't drawn in a couple of, I don't know, weeks or a month or something, but you still have your foundation and your technique. So I feel like taking a break sometimes is nice and sometimes a bit more eye-opening than you'd think. Thank you for the 4 months non-sensation. Thank you. It's like riding a bike to an extent. Yeah, I mean, I guess with like anything that you do, the majority of the time, like even games or art, I don't know, studying, school, anything. If you take a break from it, you might, you'll probably be slower than how you were originally, but it's not, it won't be hard to pick back up since you already have the knowledge or like you've been doing it for a while. But like if you ask me to do some math right now, no way. I haven't touched it in the last time I took a math course was in high school, senior year of high school, so there's no way I'm doing math. Yeah, I mean, even though math was not too bad for me, it's just I didn't need it for whatever I was pursuing in the future, so I was like, I'm not taking math anymore. Yeah, imagine doing math. Yeah, I couldn't it be me? No math in college, no. Cause in honestly, I don't know what you needed for what math you needed for college, but in high school I took BC calculus and AP statistics, and then I was like, I don't think I need to take math in college. Or I think that had my math credits, so I didn't need to take math. So I was like, whatever. Yeah, math is, yeah, not my thing. What I studied in college, my first major was psychology, but then I decided that I didn't want to pursue this as a career, so I took a break, and then I went into game dev, and then I graduated in last December. So yeah. New YouTube channel? Oh yeah, I made a YouTube channel because my first thought process was, you know, if I wanted to do just chatting and you know with like the whole, you know, um DMCA things and music, like I was like, what if I just, you know, like stream and like delete my video and then just like upload it on YouTube, so it's like my VOD is there but it's just not on Twitch, so you know, like nothing bad happens. But um yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always thought about uploading videos, but I don't know what. Mm-mm. Thank you for the sub with Prime Tuesday. Thank you. Cooking videos. Okay, the thing about cooking videos is that you'd have to set up your camera before you start cooking, but whenever I cook, it's like on a whim. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm just. I don't know. And then I'd feel like I have to think to myself, okay, where am I gonna put my camera? Here, and then start cooking. But it's like, what if I make a mistake and then like it looks? Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little like, yeah, I don't know how people do it. Thank you for the sub with Prime, Excalentia. Thank you. Could upload my drawing stream sped up. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that too, but now I need to know. I mean, I'm pretty sure very basic video editing programs have. It's easy to speed up the videos that way. Set up a workstation. I mean, I share my apartment with my brother, so I mean, I don't want to like leave things everywhere, you know. Is this VOD getting killed? I feel like it should be okay, but I mean, I don't know. Have I ever tried Diablo 3? Yeah, I played Diablo 3 a couple of years ago, and I played it for a couple of seasons, probably like 3 or 4 actually, and I always thought it was fun. Me and my friends would always get on the leaderboard for the G-Rifts or something, because that's like the only like competitive aspect of it, I guess, and then we would stop. Did I play any musical instruments? Oh yeah, actually, I was looking at electronic drum kit videos on YouTube, like people reviewing them, because I was like, I really miss playing an instrument, or I don't know, doing something daily. I also wanted to learn a language actually, but I just can't decide what language I want to learn. Yeah, maybe I should just brush up on Japanese or something, but I feel like I want to progress in something in some way, and it'd be nice to be able to do that at least daily, you know. So I'm thinking about like learning a language or like playing an instrument again. But the thing about the drums, it's like it takes up a bit of space. I mean, given that an actual drum set, I definitely couldn't fit in here, but an electronic drum kit, I could probably fit into my apartment. I don't know if I could fit into. Maybe if I move things around in my room, but yeah. Learn dancing. If Arya lived near me, I would ask her to teach me how to dance, but she doesn't live near me. I feel like dancing is a lot nicer when you have like an instructor with you, so you know, like you could just see and they can help you. But yeah, I need Arya. I need Arya with me to like move me. Like I'm just like a little doll, and then she'll just move like a little puppet, and then I'm a puppet on strings, and she'll just move me around, and then like maybe I'll learn it, like things like that. Arya is really good at dancing. I probably move like if my joints are like cogwheels, they're like really rusty and they need to be oiled up, and like I probably move like a robot, you know? That's how I'd probably think how I dance. But yeah. Do the robot. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. But yeah. You have a drum set in your room, but you have no place for a desk. Yeah, that's... I think I have room in my room to set up a drum set, but I feel like it's going to be very, very... a tight fit. Fortnite dances? Yeah, I can only do Fortnite dances. I don't know if Arya took dance lessons or not, but I feel like she didn't. She's just really good at like learning, and I feel like no, Arya's just like a fast learner in general. I feel like whenever I see her do something, like she picks it up very, very fast. She's very like a hands-on person. She's really good at self-teaching. What happened to my panels? They're kind of outdated, but I didn't feel like updating them, so now it's just some text. And you know, these days, who really looks at panels? I mean, I feel like a little bit of minimalism in my panel section is nice anyway. Like, you want this right here, boom, and then you can just click on it if you want. You like the FAQ? Yeah, I mean, I thought I should add that in there because I feel like a good amount of times everyone asks me, "Are you sick?" And I'm like, "No, I just got the sniffles." I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is my probably most frequently asked question. Am I sick or you've got the sniffles? Like, what's wrong? And I'm like, sorry. It's just how I am. I just get the sniffles all the time. No matter how cold or hot it is. I actually have my heater on because it's really cold, or it gets really cold. What is your guys' temperature indoors, I guess? Your room temperature. Mine 40, 70, 72, 73. So I feel like 70 is kind of like 70 is nice, but it's kind of cold. Yeah, you guys kind of have it cold. Okay, actually back at home it feels like not as bad, but here it feels colder when mine is 69 in the summer, 78 in the winter. Wow. Like what it is right now, or yeah, I guess right now. Or I mean, it could be what you like it at. Mine is at 75 right now. Oh yeah, I saw that there's a bunch of, well, not in my area. I didn't see hail, but a lot of my friends saw hail outside, or even snow. So like, interesting. 69, but you don't have heater on. 66 sounds pretty chilly right now for what time, or yeah, what time of year it is. Hail is fun. You glad it doesn't snow here? Yeah, my brother is at his girlfriend's place and it's snowing over there. He was supposed to come back home today, but since there's still snow on the ground, he said he'd come back on Wednesday or something. So just me and Mr. Kumo alone at home. Snowing sounds nice. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see snow, but I guess snow is not fun in any other aspect where it's like driving for the most part. How have I been surviving for myself? Well, you see, I'm capable of, you know, doing everyday things, so I can survive on my own. Snow is really pretty. I love looking at snow from the inside of my house, but going outside, not too much. Actually, yeah, I like it when it's like in this pristine, nice condition before the trucks come by and like plow all the snow off the road. And then, yeah. Yeah, winter atmosphere is really, really pretty. Where'd I get the shirt? I actually made it so it was like I got the shirt off I got everything off Amazon, so it was like a shirt because it was like cut like this and it's big, and then I ironed on this like the black square of it. Hi Zach, how are you? But yeah, snow is pretty nice to look at, but yeah, not enjoyable and many other things. Good, how am I? I am pretty good. I'm pretty good. I guess other than not really having anything to play these days, other than that, pretty good. Is one sleeve longer? In that Akali photo, I think they're both the same length, but it's just like it's like off the shoulder, or that's how it was designed. So, yeah, I don't know. Am I gonna play Cyberpunk? Probably not. I haven't even looked at what the game looks like or what it's even about. So, yeah. Have I played Phasmo? No. I've seen other people play Phasmophobia, but I personally am not a fan. You'd assume I get motion sick? Yeah. If you think I'd get motion sick, I have no doubts I get motion sickness from it. It's the most hyped game of the decade. Cyberpunk. I mean, like, upon looking at the game graphics, I feel like it's just not something I would play. I don't know. I'm very particular about what games I like playing, but yeah, doesn't seem like something I would enjoy. Honestly, I didn't hear about it until PoE. When PoE said that they were going to delay their release because of Cyberpunk. Yeah, I didn't know about it until then, so I mean, it's not my type of game. Have you played The Witcher 3? No, I haven't. I just like choked a little. I've seen the "you're breathtaking" meme, but I didn't really, yeah, I guess, know what was up with that. I'm British? No. The person at my Starbucks the other day, the cashier, had a British accent though. So I was like, oh, that's neat. Very interesting. What I eat today since I'm by myself? I had some coffee. I did air fry some chicken, but I didn't really eat much of it before I started streaming. I feel like I don't like being full before I stream, because if I get full, then I get tired, and then if I get tired, then I usually end up not streaming, or I just be like really tired. So, yeah. You bet it was a fake accent? No, it sounded pretty spot on to me. Unless if he's been practicing it for a very large portion of his life, or maybe for like the past year. I mean, I would be heavily impressed if it was just a fake accent, because it was very good. What about my British accent? Yeah, I'm not gonna embarrass myself here. Or, yeah. Have I played Ni no Kuni? I've seen it around. I wouldn't play it. Is it on the PlayStation or something though? I don't. Yeah. I've seen Danganronpa. And I know a lot of my friends liked it. Like Celine really liked it too, and I feel like she wanted me to try it or something, or she's always sold it as a good game to me, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have told me I'd like it, but it's just, I don't know. I never felt like playing it. I've watched other people play it. I've watched some of the anime too, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been recommended it by quite a few people. Celine's good at hyping up games. She's good at, yeah, she's good at, like, I always tell her, like, any game that she plays, it always kind of piques my interest because of how much interest she shows for her games. I'm like, you should be like she's like, she would be the best salesperson because she's really good at reacting. Like, she just has genuine reactions to what she likes. So if she really likes it, then it's like, oh, well, if it's coming from Celine, then yeah, I know. I would know that she really likes it from what she's saying or like how she's reacting to it. She's very enthusiastic. Yes, she is. She's very, yeah, I mean, if she likes it, then of course she will be. If she doesn't like it, I feel, yeah, you would be able to tell if it's like a, but I feel like most of the time, every time that she streams, it's usually something that she enjoys. I really wish you guys, maybe some of you guys watched her back then, but I mean, it was a long time ago. And Celine didn't stream that often, but I recommended her The Witch's House, and it was a really funny stream. I wish you guys watched it. Actually, it was maybe a little bit of screaming, but it was really funny. I think at one point, Celine was playing the game without her earbud in because she got scared a couple of times. I wish she had like the VOD for that. Does she? Probably not, but it was a good stream. You imagine watching? I mean, I feel like at this point you guys are like conditioned to her screaming. Like for me, I don't get scared, or like I don't get surprised. Like because usually if she's streaming, I have her stream in the background while I'm doing whatever, like playing a game or like just browsing my computer, and I just hear a scream. I'm just like, I just tab back in to see like what's up if I'm like browsing something else. Thank you for the sub with Prime Homestar. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I kind of find it fun to watch my friends get scared. It's kind of cute. I remember Celine clipping something of Scara. What were they playing? Was that a game called In Silence or something? It's pretty cute actually, the rat game. Yeah, Scar was like, his hands were up when he was all scared. It's funny, but it's cute. I've only seen, yeah, some of my friends play In Silence. Not too often, but every now and then. Did I see her new video about her encouraging people? I actually watched, yeah, I watched that, and then I thought the funniest thing was, I think she was in the Valorant queue during that whole speech, I suppose, or what she was telling someone, and then you hear match found because she was in queue the whole time. I don't remember what it was, but it was towards the end, and then like you hear the Valorant announcer go match found when she's like saying all these encouraging things. I just thought it was really funny, but yeah, it's a very cute and encouraging video, of course. But yeah, I feel like horror games, Witch's House is like one of my favorite horror games, so Janet has played it. Celine has played it. You think I could get Scar to play it? I mean, it's not Halloween anymore though. But I don't think he'd get scared. I feel like he... Does he even get scared that often? I'm gonna go ask him, actually. I'm just gonna go ask him how easily scared he gets. Thank you for the 2 months, Kektaku. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like The Witch's House is a pretty nice game. It's not that scary. How long is The Witch's House? It's like... It's an hour and a half, 2 hours, I would say. I mean, it depends on how fast you go about it. Is it free? Yes, it is. He said question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, 7. I asked him, on a scale of 1 through 10, how easily scared are you? But I mean, that's up to him. It's $15. Okay, don't buy it on Steam. If you go online, no, it is free. Okay, the one on Steam is, it has better graphics, but if you go online and you Google search it, it's free to download. If you need the RPG player, no, it's not a pirate. It's always been free. It's always been free to play. So, all those like small horror JRPG games that I played back in the past are just all free to play. I think. Thank you for the 5 months, Kalishi. Have I gotten the shiny lizard boy? No, not yet. I'm trying to sell the Witch's House to Skara, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll like it or not, and we'll see. Did I play Corpse Party? No. I watched Celine play Corpse Party though, and I think Daff actually played Corpse Party pretty recently. Alright. Witch's House is like a puzzle game. Yeah, it's like a puzzle horror JRPG game. Well, I don't know if it's like puzzle. Yeah, there's some puzzle elements to it, I would say. Yeah. This is pretty nice. Like, Daff didn't like what? Corpse Party? I didn't. Yeah, I think Corpse Party has too much dialogue for my liking. I don't know. I think the one horror game that I was like genuinely... Yeah, the puzzles aren't hard in Witch's House either, but I think one that I was actually invested in the story with was Mad Father. I don't know if you guys have played Mad Father, but I was just like, oh, this is kind of messed up as it kept progressing further and further. Hi, Udaluki. Have I played Eve? Yeah, I played Eve too. I love that. I loved Gary. Yeah, it wasn't scary. Like Mad Father isn't scary, but it's definitely messed up, you know. I've played To the Moon. I didn't finish it, but I just remember everyone saying it's really sad. I did play a bit of it, but I don't remember what I did. I just stopped playing it. Did I hit the gym recently? No. Why? Does it look like I have? Okay, I literally have no definition, so maybe if I like, no. I was gonna say maybe if I flex, unless I don't want to embarrass myself, so it's fine. Put those guns away. Okay, sorry. I'll let. You can't see my arms anymore, so. Am I gonna do another Pokemon playthrough soon? If I'm in the mood to play Pokemon, I guess. We'll see though. I feel like I've replayed Pokemon within like the past 2 years, or like a good majority of it, so I feel like it wouldn't be for a while. Oh my goodness. Irene, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stream. Thank you for blessing me. Beautiful, beautiful queen. Beautiful, talented queen. Fruit Farm is so cute, actually. If you guys haven't heard her covers, you guys should go check her out. But I mean, you guys are coming from her stream. What are we chatting about? I was talking about some horror games, but yeah, I don't know how different the topics are, but yeah. When's a Pokemon Nuzlocke run? I don't think I would do. I don't know. Nuzlocke runs aren't that fun for me to do, I guess. I mean, it would be a bit more of a challenge, I suppose. She was just on the Austin Talent. Oh, I remember her tweeting about that. I remember reading about that yesterday or something like that. I hope it went well. I'm pretty sure everyone was amazed. You never did a Nuzlocke too, but you're debating on it. Oh yeah, I remember seeing you talk about Pokemon and stuff too. I'm like, oh, she likes Pokemon too. I get excited when people enjoy the same things I do, even though, yeah. I think you would have fun with the Nuzlocke. I think a lot of people get invested into Pokemon Nuzlocks because, you know, it's like once, you know, they faint, then you can't use them anymore. So, yeah. Every time I watch like someone on YouTube do it, like the whole comment section is like, no, if like one of their Pokemon faints or they can't use it anymore. And everyone's so emotionally invested into your party. Thank you for the sub with Prime McBarks. Thank you. Everyone should try. Yeah, I did a Nuzlocke in Pokemon Sun, and yeah, it kind of does hurt. Like if your Pokemon does faint, you're like, oh, man, like I can't use them anymore. Thank you for gifting a sub to Listen Moon KP. Thank you. It's your favorite? Oh well. Seems like we have something in common. But yes, it always makes me very, very happy to see someone like Pokemon as well. The investment pays off. Yeah, it's really cute how invested people get into Nuzlocke runs. My bias in Twice, actually, okay. I always like Nyan has always been my favorite throughout Twice, but this comeback and Sana, but I really like my eyes they do not leave Mina. Like, she's like my magnet glued onto her. She's so elegant, I guess. So I just like can't stop looking at her. You feel like not many of your friends play. Yeah, me. That's how I feel because they have grown up playing Pokemon, but they kind of stopped playing after probably, I don't know, after the DS versions, like Gen 4. That's when they usually stop playing. So whenever my friends are still playing to this day, I'm like, makes me happy. Missing the early days of Sword and Shield release, yeah. So many people were playing it, actually. It was really nice to see. Mina is, yeah, she is such a goddess, actually. I mean, all of Twice is so pretty. I was talking to Celine yesterday, or like the past couple of days. I'd just be like, look, look, look. But yeah, they're all very pretty. All the shiny hunts on release, yeah, that was, I think I've played like a solid month straight of Pokemon. Like, genuinely every single day I'd wake up, I'd be excited to go hatch some eggs. Leslie was playing it. Yeah, I really liked watching Leslie play Pokemon too. She was so in, like, having her and Edison play together, it was just really cute to watch. And then like after I was done, or if I would be playing Pokemon at the same time, it's just nice whenever you're playing like single player games and watching someone else kind of progress through it as well. It's kind of like you're playing together. It just brings me back memories of when I was like in elementary school, and I just like be on the phone with my friends playing our games separately, but it's like we're kind of updating each other on the progress of our games. Thank you for the 8 months at Ordinary. Thank you. Waiting for the incoming Gen 4 remake when everyone's gonna play again. Yeah, I feel like, you know, a lot of people would probably purchase it or think about playing it because Gen 4 is, from my understanding, a very coveted generation, or what most people grew up with or remember. From judging from my chat, usually, though. Do I still play Valorant? Nah. I played a little bit in beta and then I stopped playing. It was just, it's not my type of game. I never really grew up with FPS, nor did I really play CSGO either. I feel like if I grew up with CSGO or played it prior, then I would probably have liked Valorant more, but I guess tactical shooters aren't really my thing. I do like the more battle royale-esque or things with more movement. Yeah, I enjoy moving in games. So, yeah. What I use to dye my hair this grayish tone? I don't know. I would have to ask my hair salon. I didn't do it, but I feel like it's washing out, so it's more brown now, I guess. Do I like RPGs and MMOs? I feel like I didn't really grow up with MMOs, or like the MMOs that are popular now, like or that have been previously popular, like Blade and Soul, Terra, just like the third person or first person MMOs, like with the more open world. Like, I was never really able to play those because I have motion sickness, so anytime my friends get into an MMO, I'm usually like, I'll try it out, but then usually I have to stop because I have motion sickness, and then I tell them like, oh, you don't have to wait for me, like you can go on, and if I really want to play, then I'll progress by myself, but I usually just end up not. So yeah. Will I draw Genshin characters? Probably not. And I feel like for things I like to draw, I have to have some sort of attachment towards them. But I think a lot of the Genshin characters are really pretty, but since I played like 2 days and I stopped, it's kind of like, I don't know, who knows? Maybe I will in the future. If I really like the design of a character, I'd probably end up drawing it, but as of right now, probably not. While playing turn-based games, I'm not opposed to turn-based games, but I don't know what kind of games I like, honestly. They're just, if the game looks good, I would definitely give it a try, but these days I feel like I like something with the multiplayer aspect because I like playing with my friends, but I like competitive games, I guess. I mean, but it's not bad to like sit back and relax or have a single player game where you have to use some brain power, you know? Like some games that I like playing single player, like if it's on console, it's like Harvest Moon, Pokemon, things like that. But recently on Steam, I mean, I liked playing roguelike card games like Slay the Spire. I thought that was really fun in the past. Or like Baba Is You was a fun puzzle game. It did get pretty difficult increasingly. Yeah, I mean, if you want to pick your brain a little bit, I feel like Baba Is You is pretty nice. But I mean, I never finished the game. What about Nuzlocke Pokemon? I mean, I've tried that before, but it's not exactly what I like doing mostly. I mean, I would probably do it like every now and then. Have I heard of Hades? Oh, yeah. I've watched a lot of people play Hades, and it's a really nice looking game. Like, the animations, the graphics, everything looks so satisfying and very vivid, very eye-catching, but I don't, like, I think I enjoy watching people play it more than I'm playing it myself. Scar loves it. Oh, I know he loves it. I mean, I've watched him do a couple of runs in Hades. But yeah, Monster Train, I feel like the monsters in Monster Train makes me not like Monster Train. Or I guess I'm not really looking to play those card games. I mean, I did find Night of the Full Moon, which I did like the graphics for, and the gameplay seemed interesting, which is why I gave it a try, but I mean, it kind of quickly faded away, I suppose. Thank you for the 2 months, Tonkatsu. Thank you. The watching over playing feeling is relatable. Yeah, like, I feel like for 90% of the games that I watch people play, I would much rather watch them play than play them myself, and I just get the experience without playing it. Dicey Dungeons. I feel like I saw someone stream that before. It might have been Hafu. I'm not too sure. Did I get my shiny ray? Not yet. I haven't tried for it in like two weeks almost. I haven't touched Pokemon in a while, but I'll resume that sometime soon. Did I look up Dex for Slay the Spire? No, actually. I didn't watch people play Slay the Spire until after I played it for some time to see what others like went. But it's kind of fun learning as you go. Have I played Poke MMO? I tried it thinking that I would like it, but Maybe I would have liked it if my friends played it as well. I think I tried getting my friends to play it, and then they just all never played. So, yeah. Did I just drink an empty cup? No. There was some stuff at the bottom, but you guys probably didn't see it. But I drank all of it now. Have I tried Pokemon Smile? I downloaded it, I think. I think it's still on my phone. Let me go see. I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's see. Where? I swear I have it. Oh yeah, I do. Look at my games. Oh, it's mirrored, but it's probably really. Can you get? Oh my god, it's so bright. Oh, I can turn down my phone brightness. I'm dumb. Yeah, I still have it on my phone. Pokemon Smile. I think I downloaded it for fun because on release day, but I never did anything else other than that. Yeah, I do have a Samsung phone. But yeah, it was sponsored for a bit of time. I'm not, what do you call it? I'm not bound to only using Samsung. I'm not caged. I'm free to use whatever, but obviously I have my iPhone for, I don't know, everything, like my socials and whatnot is on there, so it's a lot nicer. But Samsung phone is a lot nicer for like larger screen things. So like if you wanted to play games or watch YouTube videos, it's definitely a lot nicer on there. Is Samsung huge in Korea? Yes. You guys should look up the Samsung Z Flip 3. I think you guys like that phone. I think it's one of like their upcoming phone designs. It's really wild. I can't imagine using it. It has like 3 different. Yeah, you just gotta look at it. Just look at it. It's one of their. Are you guys like? Do you guys like foldable screens? I feel like I'd break my phone. But maybe I don't know how durable it is. But I mean, I've seen people test it, but I still feel like, what if it just snaps? Not sure. It's a little. I think the cute one is the Samsung Z Fold, Flip Fold. It's the one that's. Come on, come on. Hi. You feel like you get dirt in the phone? Yeah, that's how I feel like I'd easily break my phone. Come on. Say hi. He's been, since my brother hasn't been home, he's been really clean because there's one less person. Like, I'm the only person home, so he's been really wanting a lot of attention. Not that I mind, but I just find it interesting. If only you guys could hear him purr, but he is purring. Kumo. How old is Kumo? He's turning 3 in January. January 6th is his birthday. That's how cats are. I mean, well, Kumo isn't that cuddly, but Recently, he's been all up in my business, but I mean, I don't mind that. I think it's very cute, but like when my brother's home, he usually sleeps at the edge of my bed, but these days when I turn around, he's like sleeping where I sleep, you know? Like if I were sleeping in my bed, that's where he is. He sleeps on my pillow. He sleeps where I lay instead of the edge of my bed. But I think that's cute. I think that's so cute. Does he know any tricks like pay rent or cook food? No. I mean, he will sit if you have a treat. You tell him to sit and he will, but other than that, that's about it. Mr. Kumo. Does he like belly rubs? No, I feel like he doesn't like belly rubs too much. But that's okay. Thank you for subbing with Prime, the best man. Thank you. He likes ear scratches. He likes cheek scratches a lot and under the chin. You found that the not so chunky cats don't like belly rubs as much. Yeah, Kumo. Like if you start rubbing his stomach, he starts getting a little playful. So, yeah. Are you enjoying the scratches? Yeah. Just like scratching behind his ears. I'm gonna give him probably about 5 minutes before he blasts off into... He goes and goes to clean himself or something. That's what he usually does. He's Siberian? Yes, he is. He looks very cuddly. He is. He's... Kumo really likes new people. Like, if someone comes to visit my place, he gets very attached to them, or he likes being pet by them more than he likes getting pet by me or my brother. Do I like dogs? I love dogs. I love all animals. I feel like, ever since I was young, I was like a animal fanatic. I would always like, Animal Planet was my home. Or besides like PBS Kids and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, but... Has Kumo ever disliked anyone? No, I feel like he goes up to everyone. But that, you know how they say like pets can tell if someone's a good person or not? So I feel like, you know, maybe that just means everyone that's come over is a good person. But Kumo's pretty cuddly, or he'll say hi and probably lay in your lap if anyone comes over. Make Kumo a cat jam emote? I wish I could. I mean, if I took the time to, I probably could. How's it going? It's going good. He's a prince. He's a very sleepy cat right now. Or what color is my hair? It's like grayish brown, I would say. It was more gray before, but the toner has kind of washed out of my hair. So yeah. Mr. Kumo. Okay. Am I a fan of dogs too, or am I strictly a cat person? Oh, I was a dog person growing up, but after meeting my brother's old housemate's cat, and then Because I became more inclined towards cats too, because growing up, all my friends' cats were very shy, I suppose. Like, they weren't a fan of having people over, or they wouldn't really greet you. But after meeting my brother's housemate's cat, her name is Pinky, and she's a calico cat, and she just loved attention. And I was like, oh my goodness, cat's affection is so nice. And then that's what changed my mind about cats. Cats are very chill, and they're a lot more low maintenance than dogs, I would say, for sure. You know, they're pretty satisfied with a couple of things. Dogs are definitely require more energy. But yeah, I like both. They both have their own charms. Very distinct. Like, a cat's affection is much more different than a dog's affection, but it's nice to have both. Oh yeah, cats do smell much better. Cats smell so good. I mean, Kuma just smells like my home, so yeah. Do cats make a lot of noise? Depends. Do they want something? Well, for Kumo, he's very vocal when he wants something. Or if he wants attention, if he wants food, he will meow pretty loudly, but other than that, he doesn't make much noise. Unless if he's really energetic and he's like jumping everywhere. I mean, I wouldn't say dogs are extroverts, because, I mean, every animal has their own personality, so dogs can be quite shy, and some cats can be like super outgoing, but yeah. Like, I've met some friends' dogs who don't like meeting other people, or they don't want to be touched or even go near. They get really anxious, so it all depends. You want to go? What are you looking at? I watched Startup on Netflix. I think one of my friends is that's a K-drama, right? I'm not much of a K-drama watcher, but one of my friends said he's really enjoying it. Is it raining outside, or is it just the BGM? Oh, it's just the music. It's just some songs mixed with some rain sounds. I feel like it's pretty relaxing to listen to. Did I ever get Ray? No, not yet. Hopefully I do the next time I try, or the next couple of times I try, but I don't know when that next time will be. Your aunt's cat, you've only seen 2 times because he hides as soon as someone enters the house. I see. Yeah, that reminds me a lot of my friends' cats. Like, I would come in, I'd see them for a second, they just go dart somewhere else. So I was like, okay, I guess that's the last of what I get to see of them. Thank you for the 5 months, Pimbet. Thank you. You have a video on your Facebook about a person who's a surfer and adopt a baby street cat. I feel like I've seen a couple of those. What is that one page called? It's called like the Dodo or something. I've seen their videos on YouTube all the time, where just like stories of people and their pets. I mean, I like binge watching those videos from time to time. Actually, I've been watching these videos to go to sleep. I don't know how it came on my YouTube recommended, but it's like some guy building fish tanks and like setting up the whole thing and like feeding his shrimp, I think. I mean, he has fish in it too, but the one that I watched, he was feeding some shrimp. Some carrots or something like that. I don't remember what the channel name is called, but it's actually pretty relaxing. It's really HD. I was blown away at how much this camera picks up. Volcano. Yes, 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 with the volcano tank. Exactly that person. You just watched the ProZD rate Pringles to fall asleep? Yeah, I watched his videos to go to sleep too. Cause his reviews are always, I don't know, he's a pretty soothing voice to listen to. I watched him rate some Kit Kats to fall asleep for. You surf TikTok to fall asleep? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I fall asleep. Oh. No. No, no, no. His nails are so long. You can go. I need to clip his nails because they're so sharp right now. But sometimes I do scroll TikTok and fall asleep, but the thing is, like, the sound keeps replaying and then I'll eventually wake up like 20 minutes after. Not even 20, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. And it's just like the same TikTok repeating over and over and over again. I'm just like, and then I just lock my phone and fall asleep. Falling asleep with Renegade, no. I know, it's usually something random too. I'm just like, how did I even get here? I think what I remember watching before falling asleep yesterday was... Oh, it was Critical rating fast food restaurants. And I'm surprised he went to like... I think he went to all of them in a day. I think I would feel really bad after eating at... how many restaurants did he try? Like 6 to 8 restaurants. 6 or something? I don't know. We went to like McDonald's and Burger King, Wendy's, Five Guys, Chick-fil-A, and I don't remember the other one. Did I watch the hot pepper tier list? Yeah, I watched that. He actually reminds me a lot of one of my friends in the way that they carry themselves and the way they talk. So I watched him. He really, yeah. Shout out to the brave warriors who do challenges like that. I definitely would not want to do anything like that. Hot pepper tier list? Yeah, I would not do that. I would do like a taste test tier list. I would just do that for, you know, decent tasting foods, but I don't think I would go to the extent of being in perhaps pain. Can I handle spice? I think my spice tolerance is okay. I wouldn't say it's like super strong, but I think I can handle a decent amount of spice. Yes, welcome back, Kumo. He's like, what are you doing? Kumo? You have something to say? I watched... Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the Queen's Gambit. I'm like sort of intrigued to watch it, but I'm not... Like the thing is, will I start it or not? That's like the big thing. You don't need to know. I was saying to my friends, like, am I gonna learn chess through watching this? Because that'd be pretty nice, because you know, I don't have much knowledge over chess. Oh, okay. He's trying to climb on my monitor or something. Oh, okay. You want to lay down here? Okay. I can't turn my camera because he's laying on everything, so I guess I just have to adjust to where the monitor is. And he might press a few buttons on my keyboard. If I can learn League, then I can learn chess. Do you think so? Kumo, press Alt F4. I mean, yeah, you want to end my stream for me? Ah! Every time he clicks a button on my keyboard, I get a little nervous. But you know, Kumo has banned someone in chat before. I was watching Janet stream, and I swear he was on his tail like smacked on my mouse on the left click button, and it banned someone in Janet's chat, and I had to really apologize. It sounds like a made-up excuse, right? Like, you know, the dog ate my homework when I say, oh, my cat banned you, but I'm serious. Like, his tail literally just smacked down on my mouse and it banned someone. And then I just said sorry. Thank you for gifting us up to Calvin Snoopy. Thank you. Yeah, Kumo. You have something against him? But yeah, I was like, I swear I don't have anything against you. It's just that my cat happened to press something. What? Yeah, it's the band tail, not the band hammer. It would be a lousy excuse if I continue to ban. Okay, I didn't ban anyone after. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've banned someone in one of my friends' chat. Because usually I feel like most of them are decently, like, moderated. But if I'm, like, there watching at the same time, I've got pretty lightning fast fingers. Yeah, I'm pretty good at catching things, I feel like. Is Kumo laying on my desk? Yeah, he is. I would show you guys, but I don't want to give you guys motion sickness. Like, I have really shaky hands, so if I start picking up my camera, it's gonna go like, looks like it's like an earthquake. But yeah. I'm just wondering what games there are to play these days now, because there's not much to do these days. Besides playing some League, but you know, like, what if I just feel like playing a single player game or doing something by myself? You're trying to throw up? Let's see it. Hi, Matt. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I had to find a nice single player game to play. Or, I mean, I could pick up other things, do other things. I don't know. You're okay? That's good. How long have I had motion sickness for? For as long as I can remember. I always had, like, car sickness. And I remember getting seasick once because I was on a boat in New York or something when my aunt was visiting from Korea. I don't know. How old is Kumo? He's turning 3 years old in January. I get sick in car rides. If I'm like reading, because my favorite thing to do was go to Borders with my mom and buy a book and then come back and I'd just be reading. But if I read in the car, I'd start getting nauseous, so I'd have to like lay down and close my eyes and eventually fall asleep in the car. Yeah, I mean, I've played Persona 4 Golden a little bit, but I don't think I don't know about Persona 5. I don't know, I do like the style of the game and I think it looks good, but I don't know if it's a game that I would play throughout. I never I never play a game unless if I think I'll finish it. I don't like just picking up something and playing it for like a hour or so usually. Where's my mom now? At home. I don't live with my mom right now though. You have horrible car sickness. Yeah, so what I know is that I just can't sit in the back seat of the car because of my car sickness. Or I get easily car sick, so I have to sit in the passenger seats. It's like I have free dibs when I'm with my family because they know I get car sick pretty easily. Thank you for the 3 months, Issa. Thank you. Good excuse. I mean, it's not an excuse, but it works. Should sit on top of the car. I don't know what it was, but when I was younger, I really wanted to just... Because we had like a van, I guess. I always wanted to ride in the trunk of the car for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I was always like, it would be fun. I don't know, sometimes you'd sit back there, but... like when you're a kid, it just seems fun. I don't know. Do I sit in passengers of Ubers? Depends, I guess. If it's a long ride, I sit in the back. But if it's a short ride, I don't mind sitting in the front because, yeah, you know, I'm not trying to talk for a long time. I like roller coasters. I just haven't been on one in a long time. Roller coasters, as long as they don't spin, I'm okay. If they're like, you know, like super high drop, tall roller coasters, I have no problems with that. But if they spin, like some amusement park rides that I can't do are like the teacup spinny. Like, thinking about that makes me nauseous. But yeah. Thank you for the 16 months, Alan. Thank you. Do I like the Persona series? I mean, I've only played Persona 4 Golden, and then I watched a bit of the anime. I mean, I like it, but I wouldn't say I have like a big attachment towards it. I know there are a lot of huge fans of Persona. I do like the style and everything, but I'm not too into it per se. The one that's a no is the one that goes high up and spins. Oh yeah, I've never tried that one, nor do I ever think I will, because it just sounds like a really bad combination. Thank you for the 2 months, McCracken. Thank you. Come on. I haven't played Among Us in a really long time. It's not really my type of game, I would say. It's not that fun to me. I do enjoy playing with friends every now and then, but when was it popular? Like 2 months ago? I played like for a good month and then like every now and then, but I can't imagine playing it right now. For me at least, because I feel like there's so much... I mean, I guess if you play with different people, like, it would be different, but... I just, like, enjoyed... I like playing things with my friends, but... Are my piercings only on 1 year? No, I have piercings on both sides. I have 4 on this year, and I have 5 on this year, I believe. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, yeah. So I have 9 in total. It's too sweaty now? I mean, whenever I'd play with my friends, they'd be kind of sweaty. Very hard for imposters to ever win, because people are detectives on the Among Us maps. Which one hurt the most? Actually, the ones that hurt the most I took out because I don't think they healed properly. So they were my third. I had third piercings here. Why uneven? So this one, I forgot what happened. Something. There's a very tragic accident with my first low piercing on this ear, so it's really hard to re-pierce because there's like a keloid there, so it's just uneven. Accident? Yeah, something. I think my earring got stuck, so one of my friends just went. She just pulled it out because I couldn't do it myself, so I just asked her to, and she iced it and she went. Yeah, but then my third lobe piercings, they didn't. I feel like the piercer pierced it improperly, so it never healed up, even though it was like almost a year, and it got really bothered and infected. Not infected, but it was just really bothered and inflamed, so I just decided to take it out because it was uncomfortable. I landed on. Oh no, I didn't land on something, but yeah, so it got stuck. I remember it was like a couple years ago, like 3 years ago. When I get tattoos, I wouldn't be opposed to getting tattoos, but there's nothing in particular that I'm like, wow, I want this tattooed onto my body. So if there ever comes a time that I'd be interested, I would do it, but I feel like I don't have anything that I'd want to tattoo anyway. But I think it looks nice on other people. I like admiring people's tattoos. They need to invent earrings that don't need piercing or something. Yeah, there's like clip-on earrings and there's magnetic piercings too. Like if you don't want to pierce your ears, you can just. I mean, of course you'll feel like a bit of a pinch, but if you don't like needles or the thought about getting your ear pierced freaks you out, you can have that. Actually, when I was younger, since my dad didn't like piercings, like he would never let me get them until I got much older. I remember being like 6, 7 years old, and like those little stick-on stickers, like they're like fake gem stickers. Like I would put that on my ear when I was younger, pretend like I had earrings instead of actually getting them. I actually got my ears pierced not when I wasn't home. I wonder, I'm gonna have to ask my dad, because my mom, every time I go home, well not anymore, but probably up until like a year and a half ago, my mom would always tell me to, because I like putting my hair behind my ear because it's just out of the way, right? But every time I go home, my mom would be like, cover your ears so your dad doesn't see your piercings. So I'd be like, okay. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he's well aware that I have a decent amount of ear piercings, but I'll have to ask when he noticed it. My dad he has a good eye, so I'm pretty sure he noticed pretty quickly, but he just didn't say anything because I'm older now. Like any decision I make, like my parents hate dyed hair, so anytime I have something other than dark hair, they look at me like. My mom is a little bit more open towards it, but my dad, like if I come home with a different hair color, he's like he just has no comment, but he won't say anything because it's yeah. He just has no comment. Yeah, he gives me like, it's not like a weird champ, but it's just like a okay champ kind of. He's not he's not disappointed, but he just doesn't like the color. My parents are just like, yeah, natural is better, but you know, it's your own. You're an adult now, so you can make your own decisions. Did my parents watch my stream? No, they definitely. Very sure they have not watched my stream. If they have, my mom would have said something to me already. But I don't know. I never thought about telling them about it. I think my mom has an idea that I stream, but it's not something that I do too often to the point where I'm like, hey, look, mom and dad, I do this, you know? Thank you for the 7 months, Walmatu. Thank you. I think my mom knows that I stream, but I feel like my dad doesn't really know. Can I gift my mom a sub? She just definitely does not have a Twitch account. Let me tell you that. My parents are like the opposite of, you know, tech savvy and really bad at navigating the internet. So, yeah. It's not my full-time job or anything. It's like streaming's like something I do for fun, you know? So, I never really thought about telling my parents about it. I mean, I tell my mom because, you know, I have to, you know, you have to like file taxes and stuff for Twitch. So, I mean, I tell her about that. So she has like an idea, but I don't think my dad really does. I feel like if my parents knew, like watched my stream, I don't know what their reactions would be. My mom would probably be like, stop moving around so, probably stop being so fidgety, or maybe she'd tell me like to go brush my hair. I don't know. Or maybe not be in my pajamas, be a little bit more presentable. I feel like my mom would say something like that. Posture, yeah, probably like sit up. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the donations. Thank you. Give them something to look at. I don't know. It's drink more water. Yeah, they would definitely tell me to drink water. I don't know what my dad would say. My dad would probably just be like, I don't know. I guess I feel like I know what my mom would react. I don't know what my dad would react. He'd probably just be like, I don't know. Fix your bed in the back. Yeah, like make your bed. Why is your room so messy? Probably things like that. I mean, my mom's a pretty encouraging person, though. Hi, Wops. What do I do outside of Twitch? Play games. For the most part. Play games on my computer, you know? Maybe do some daily stuff, like, you know, cook, clean, breathe, brush my teeth, eat, draw sometimes. Things like that. Is that what tiger parents are? I definitely had tiger. They were more tiger parents when I was younger, when me and my brother were younger. But as you know, we've reached the adult age, they've definitely toned down a lot, and I feel like we've all learned collectively, you know, about each other and like what we want and like what we seek in like a parent-child relationship. Do I speak English with them? Actually, my parents like it when I speak English because they didn't want me to speak Korean when I was younger because they were afraid that, you know, like if my English wasn't good, I wouldn't get along with others in school because I moved from Korea to the States. So having that, it actually like made me forget a lot of the Korean that I mean, given like I came here at a very young age, but um yeah, I like totally forgot how to like understand or like speak Korean when I was super young, and then it wasn't until I was in 6th grade where I started like relearning and like teaching myself. I think I asked my mom. I was like, "Oh, can you like teach me how to like read, write again because like I don't know anything sort of or remember anything." Was my brother the favorite? If anything, my brother would say I'm the favorite. I mean, it's always the younger child has more leeway because, your parents learn from their first child or like the older sibling too. And youngest is youngest is baby, so they like baby you more, of course. So I was definitely, I would say my dad especially liked spoiling me because I was like just, the youngest and also the daughter. And since my brother is a guy and older, like the older brother, because me and my brother are 7 years apart. So I was always jealous of my brother because he had much more freedom than I did. Like he could go out, see his friends, return at, before sunset, or not before, after sunset. My curfew for being out with my friends or like being at a friend's place was before sunset. I have to come home, or else my dad would be like extremely angry. So yeah, they were a lot more strict in terms of me being home, but in terms of like if I wanted something or like if I wanted to do something, they'd be like, okay. Like if I wanted to take lessons, because I want to take drum lessons when I was younger, they're like, okay. Or I don't know, if I wanted my Pokemon game, they'd be like, okay. But my brother had much more freedom in terms of going out and having much more of a social life. I was more at home all the time. You just timed out Palpox Dairy? Why? Yeah, and I remember my brother and I would sometimes get into like, actually not my brother. I remember hearing it from my mom because I think my brother told my mom once that it felt really unfair to him that, I got babied so much more than he did. But yeah, I think sadly, after having, if it's like your second time having a child, then you do learn like maybe you're like a bit too strict on them when you were taking care of them, and then you kind of like apply that later on. But yeah. But I mean, I'm very grateful to my brother, and I'm like really thankful we have a pretty close relationship. I mean, like if we didn't, then we wouldn't be living together anyway. But so he like took care of me and looked over me a lot because if my parents would go out, it's just me and my brother would be home, and he's basically babysitting me. Or like a lot of the things that I do now, I definitely say is because of my brother, or like he piqued my interest when I was younger, such as like games. I would have never played computer games if my brother never really played StarCraft, because that was my first PC game that I started playing, I guess, more so. Yeah. So for the hardships that he went through when he was younger, I'm trying my best to like give back in present day because I'm really appreciative of what he went through and what they've learned through him to me. So I just hope you can feel that way, or I hope I'm doing an okay job at it. Yeah. Zerg, Terran, or Protoss? I loved Zerg. I was in love with the Zerglings when I was younger. I thought they were very cute because they looked similarly to dogs. I just thought their little icons were cute. I mean, I remember the cinematic in StarCraft for its time, a long time ago. It was pretty, pretty nice looking. Like, it was pretty high def for whatever year StarCraft was released, but Zerglings are kind of cute. I mean, when they're pixelated and small. I thought Zerg was just a cool race, and actually what I really liked doing was, because you know in for Protoss you can like mind control, so you like mind control Terrans and the Zerg and then like combine and you make like an infested Terran. I liked doing that. Actually, my favorite thing to do in StarCraft when I was younger was lurker defense. It was like a tower defense, but you know, you just have a bunch of lurkers. It was fun. I don't know if you guys played StarCraft. StarCraft custom games are actually so much fun. There was the ones that I played often were lurker defense and cat and mouse, and there was one with a. I think there was a tower defense with. What are they called? Photon cannons? Something like that. And there was a game where you drew with pylons, and I would play that too. Stacking cannons, yeah. Those are like the multiplayer games I remember playing a lot. I really wish I grew up with Warcraft custom games too. I never played them until actually recently, because my friends were like, let's play some Warcraft custom games, and I was like, okay. So I mean, it's janky for the time now, but I mean, it's still fun to play. I really liked when I played Warcraft custom games recently, like a couple months ago. I really liked what do you call it? I like LETD, and Tree Tag is fun every now and then. Me and my friends really. Oh my god, Kuma just full screened something. Okay, I don't know how to get out of this. F12? F11. Oh no, it's not that. Well, yeah, I don't know what is the F key? Oh. Oh, okay, I got out of it. He just like, I don't know, he just pressed a bunch of keys on my keyboard. He's still laying here. Yeah, I pressed F11, but I just had to exit out of something and then it was fine. Can we see Kumo? I can take a picture of him and show you through that. Here, hold on. Give me a sec. Kumo, say hi in stream. How do I rotato potato this? Can you guys, is it too dark? Maybe I should. This is what he's doing right now. He's just laying in front of my keyboard. His eyes are just closed and he's just relaxing. As big as my, oh, he's much longer than my keyboard. My keyboard's probably a good like 2/3 of his size. I mean, if you want to sleep peacefully there, it's fine. What am I studying? I studied game dev and I graduated in December, so I'm done with that for now. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, honestly. There was never really, okay, I was gonna say there was never a really a dull moment in learning, but there definitely were things that I didn't enjoy as much. Like 3D environment modeling is not my thing, or I don't really enjoy it. I don't like doing environments much, but I mean, it was still eye-opening to learn about how things are made and how you make them. My degree was more focused towards 3D modeling, so I didn't really do much coding. I did have a game engines class, and we worked with Unity and Unreal. Yeah, I didn't like Unreal. That's all I have to say. I think Unity is much much more preferred from my end, but I didn't like Unreal Engine too much for using it. Was that the hardest? Yeah, I feel like environment modeling was like the toughest class for me, as in I just didn't really enjoy doing it too much. It's my favorite game at the moment. The game that I play often, probably League, and that I always play from time to time, but as I don't really have a favorite game per se. It is easier to work with. 3D modeling is fun, but it gets tiring. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely fun when you get into it, but getting started is like the thing. Like once you kind of lay out things, especially for like character modeling, I feel like I really do have a lot of fun doing those things, but it's like, you know, getting started. It's like need that push. Did I play Cuphead? No, I was always really intrigued and wanted to play it, but I never got around to it. I remember asking one of my friends, like, let's play, and they're like, and then like them not being interested in it, and I was like, alright, fine, because I did want to play it co-op. Are there any games that I'm excited for coming soon? Not anything that I can list off the top of my head or really think of. Yeah, I guess the next thing that I'm looking forward to is probably the next Path of Exile update, but that's in January. So other than that, I nothing to really look forward to for now, unless if I find something. Did I get the shiny ray? No, not yet. Any preferred studio I would want to work for? No, I don't really have any studio that I have in mind, but because I personally don't know how the environment is in the like any studio really, unless if I worked there to begin with. So yeah. Cuphead only has local co-op. I think so. I don't know if they've made it so you can do it online, but I would assume it's only local co-op. I don't know if you can do it through the remote play thing either. But yeah, after my friend was just like, nah, I don't wanna play Cuphead, or I don't really feel that into it, and I was like, alright, guess we don't have to play. I would assume that it has like I should play solo. It's fun. Yeah, maybe if I decided to play solo when it initially came out, I probably would have played it. But right now, I probably would not. Or I know I would not. Not even probably. Portal 2 is fun. Oh, I can't play Portal because it gives me motion sickness. It's funny to see other people play Portal though. Scarra found a game that looks like PoE mechanics that's coming out. I'm trying to remember the name. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't really look for games that often. I always see news and then I'm like, oh, or actually, I feel like Twitch has become my source of looking at what games to play, if anything. Grim Dawn Lost Ark. Might be Grim Dawn Lost Ark. I heard like not so good things about it because it came out in Korea or something and people got to play it and they're like, it still needs a lot of work, but I mean, it's still in beta or something like that. I was really excited for Lost Ark like 4 years ago because I remember it being like the trailer being out that early, but I think people complain about endgame stuff. I don't know. Where'd I get the grass background? It's from Gen 3. It's like the Pokemon credits in the beginning. And they're like biking on the hill, I guess, if you want to call it that. Have I played Ori? I played a bit of Ori in the Blind Forest, yeah. What happened to my panels? They were kind of outdated. I think I've had my panels around for a couple years, so kind of wanted to change, but I didn't want to remake my panels, so I just put some text there. It's a little bit more simple, I'd say. Not too much going on, so you can easily navigate, I suppose. Like, it's not too bad, I'd say. This new FAQ is better. Yeah, I think it's less to read and it gets straight to the point. I think have I ever tried Uncharted? I feel like I've heard of the game title, but no, I have not tried it out. What's the December PoE event? I don't know what it is. They're doing something. What something are they doing? You missed seeing the art? I'm sorry. Maybe I'll update it within some time, but I feel like all the drawings that I had for my panels, it's been a couple of years since I've drawn this, so I did want to change it, but I'll think about it. Just the suggestion Endless Delve has been tossed around. I see. I'm not much of a delver, or I mean, I don't really, yeah. I never got into it, but my friends like delving. The last PoE League was so disappointing. It's always like, they always run into some hiccups. I mean, they try, you know, their best to fix whatever's going on, but sometimes they do it a little too late, or yeah, it happens, you know, but maybe the next league will be better. Who knows? There's a League Twitch Rivals again? I had no idea that the most recent one, I didn't know that it came out or that they were having a Twitch Rivals until that day. Like, I opened up Twitch and I was like, there's a Twitch Rivals going on right now? And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just tune in, but I had no idea. Yeah, I feel like they didn't really advertise it, I guess. I don't know. You think the core concept this time wasn't just too exciting either? I mean, I think people liked Heist initially when it came out and, you know, getting the drops and stuff, but the monsters were too... it was too rippy, but yeah, they just... I guess they kind of struggled with finding a balance on how to do Heist, so it wasn't like... because a lot of people were saying it was like super lucrative, and then they like tried to tone down on that, and then no one wanted to do the mechanic anymore, and then they had to change it back, and I was like, back and forth. So yeah. Have I tried the new season of Apex? I was thinking about it. I haven't updated it yet, but we'll see. I kind of miss playing an FPS game, but I don't know if the new Apex appeals to me too much. But maybe if I start playing it, I might find it fun. Oh yeah, a lot of people have been liking Horizon. I think that's... I don't know what she does. I think... Does she have like a bounce thing or something? Like, I swear I've seen her like shoot up in the air. But yeah, that's about it. She's a lift and a black hole. Interesting. Like, I don't even remember what Loba does, and that was like the most recent character. I don't know what's going on in Apex, but Apex battle royales are always kind of fun. Like that feeling of popping off in an FPS game is unmatched. But yeah, it's been a while since I played an FPS game. Black hole similar to Zarya ult, you think? Ah, I see. Interesting. You don't know why Apex is not more popular? I think it's just because of the lack of updates of the game, or, you know. I remember Apex was very popular when it first released and everyone loved it, but then it was unchanged for a very long time. And then I remember people saying like, please just like add a rock to the game to make something new, you know. I remember that. And also, yeah, Apex has a pretty bad hacking problem as well. I don't know if they've really fenced up on that one, but when I used to play, it's pretty common for people to hack in, I guess, like any competitive online multiplayer game. There's people who hack, but Apex more noticeably so. But yeah, it got really stale and like people kind of fell out of it. So yeah, that's what happens sometimes, you know, with games, and it's inevitable. Oh yeah, Riot is pretty good about hacking, or I mean, yeah, like League and scripting. Yeah, it's really rare for me to even see people do that anymore. I feel like it's, but like aim lock, yeah, aim lock is just not, or like people who are walling and things like that in like FPS games is just not fun to play against. Yeah, I feel like scripting is like, oh my gosh, Kumo. Okay, yeah, you don't want my keyboard on the desk. It's fine. I will just move it off. For you, sir. Now my keyboard is here because he just wants my whole desk, so now my keyboard's in my lap. He just gets all the space to himself. Mr. King Kumo. Thank you for the 5 months, Elon Musk something. Thank you. What kind of keyboard is it? It is a Logitech G Pro keyboard. I think you can change the colors on it. I don't know how, but I usually don't care. Oh, I guess you could turn off the light. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just use it for the keyboard functionality. That's about it. Have I ever cheated in a game? No. I feel like cheating in game is just cringe. I feel like, I don't know. Like, what's the point of playing a game? Okay, like if you're playing a single player game, okay, like cheating in a competitive game, I don't understand. But like cheating in a single player game, or like, I don't know, what do people play, like The Sims or whatever, and they want like money hacks, I could care less. But people who cheat in competitive games, it just doesn't really make too much sense to me. I mean, if they just want to get like, I don't know, if they want to get their border or whatever, okay. Like if there's some reward that they really want and they just have to absolutely hack for it because they don't have the capability or like don't want to put in the effort or time, like I feel like to a certain extent, if people, you know, if you really work on something like in a game, like you could probably reach somewhat of a desirable rank. It's just you just gotta learn and things like that. But yeah, like people hack in Fall Guys because you know they want crowns, I guess, and like to get the outfit or whatever that costs something. Can I pick my role? Okay. Thank you for the sub with Pride and Job Tide. Thank you. But yeah, other... Yeah, I just don't understand. It just makes the environment so unenjoyable for everyone else. But I mean, if you're like a... I don't know, like a 12-year-old and being like, haha, like hacking games is so funny, like get owned losers. I mean, I guess that's just how it is when you're like a little kid, but when you're older, I just feel like, you know, yeah, I feel like you have the mental capability of probably improving in the game. But yeah, it just I think the thing that bothers me, that would bother me is, or that does bother me, if someone's cheating in a game, it's very obvious, but then they act like they are of this rank, you know? It's just like, why? It's really embarrassing. Like I get secondhand embarrassment like seeing the people talk like that. Thank you for the 2 months, dude. WTF John, thank you. It's all ego? Yeah, it's just like really embarrassing to have an ego for something that you didn't do, you know? It's like, how? Why? I mean, maybe it's the only thing that's going on for them right now, so I mean, I guess you do you, but yeah, just not in front of me, please. I'm just tired of. I mean, they probably all have their reasons, but yeah. What fun is there to cheat your way in for progression? I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's not very fun. It's like it defeats the purpose, or like why play when there's like no challenge. But I feel like, yeah, maybe when you're very young and you know maybe you were stuck at some point and I don't know. Honestly, like if anything, you could just look up a guide. Like I'm pretty sure, what is it like? Game FAQs, like I used to browse that when I was younger and I was stuck in a game, like they'd have like walkthroughs and stuff, so I'd be like, okay, this is how you do things, or like guides in like Harvest Moon, like how to make money. I'd be like, oh, this is how you make money efficiently, and like that's what I'd follow. Yeah, honestly, those guides on those sites for back in that time, they're so well written and so thorough. Very impressive. Thank you to those who wrote some guides and helped me get through some games when I was younger. Did I ever buy the Game Guide magazines? No. They cost, you know, a bit, and I feel like I never wanted to ask my mom because she'd be like, "Why are you buying a book about your game or something?" So I'd be like, "Okay." I would look at my friends' game guides for like Pokemon, but I never owned one myself. Yeah, I liked the pictures too, and like I would have loved to own them, but my mom, like, sometimes I was a little too afraid to ask. You do like Game Shark? Yeah, I mean, like, if you action replayed for, I don't know, some more money in your game, it's fine. It doesn't matter, really. I don't know. You have to go to Blockbuster to look at the magazines for help on games. Oh, I miss Blockbuster. The last game I remember renting from Blockbuster before I stopped going there was an N64 game. It was Pokemon Puzzle League on the N64. I don't know if you guys played that, but that's the game I borrowed. Last remember borrowing from Blockbuster when I was like probably 8 or 9. I don't remember. Yeah, Pokemon Puzzle League was actually really fun. I wish they'd make a game. I mean, I guess there's... I don't know. Pokemon Shuffle's not really the same, but... I loved, like, the old Pokemon side games, like... Pokemon TGC on the Game Boy Color or Game Boy. Was it Color or Game Boy? I don't remember if there was color. I feel like there's a bit of color on it. And yeah, a lot of people liked Pokemon Snap. I liked Pokemon Pinball, actually. I played the Ruby and Sapphire version, but I remember playing it quite often when I was in elementary, middle school. I think it was during elementary school, actually, since that was Ruby and Sapphire. My first game on console, on the like original big clunky Game Boy, was Tetris. My whole family played Tetris together and see who would like get a high score. And then I remember having Pokemon Red and Blue, and then there was one of my relatives brought a cartridge back. It was like a it was like a bootleg Pokemon. Like, it was actually the full Pokemon Gold and Silver games, but it was on one cartridge, and you could pick whether you wanted to play one or the other. Yeah, I don't know where they got it, but it was the legitimate games, but it was like a 2-in-1 in one cartridge. You had one of those for the DS? Yeah, my brother had one for the DS, and he had a couple of games. But yeah, I miss old games. Old games were so fun, but maybe I'm just, you know, thinking about it all in good memory when I was younger. Maybe I'll bring over my N64 whenever I fly back to the East Coast. You always play them once in a while? Yeah, I really want to play Pokemon Stadium, or I just want to play the mini games, but I mean, my N64 is back at home, so. And I mean, I guess an easy way, like, you could play it on the computer, but it's like, I like the feeling of handheld better. Was N64 my first console? Game Boy was my first console, then N64, I believe, because, yeah. Honestly, I'm trying to remember what my first N64 game was, and I don't think it was Pokemon Stadium. It was probably the Donkey Kong game or Kirby and the Crystal Shards. Oh, I had Ocarina of Time too. I do remember playing Ocarina of Time on my N64 too, so my cousins had Super Mario 64, so I'd always oh, okay. You're back from your nap. I just turned up my brightness very high. Hi Kumo and bye Kumo. He just went underneath my bed, so Kumo could have banned someone there. He probably could. I feel like, yeah, one of those 3 games were my first games, and then I don't even know if I owned the first Pokemon Stadium. I think my cousins owned the first Pokemon Stadium, so every time I'd go to their place, I would play it on their N64, and then I owned the second Pokemon Stadium, I believe, because the second Pokemon Stadium was the one where you could hook up your game to the monitor and play. Thank you for the sub, Chosen. Thank you. So yeah, that's the one that I owned and played at home. I love doing the quiz in Pokemon Stadium. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Chosen, thank you. If you guys got a sub from Chosen, please make sure to say thank you. Favorite stadium minigame? Ooh. I mean, I like all the button mashing games, and yeah, I gotta say I like all the button mashing games, and I like the Clefairy metronome one, the one with all the arrows. That one's fun. And I liked honestly, the Metapod and Kakuna one was kind of fun. The one where the rocks were thrown at you and you'd have to like harden. And let's see. You like the sushi one? Okay, I didn't like that one growing up because when I played at my cousin's house, their TV was kind of messed up in terms of color, so it was really hard to tell which one was the bad piece, like the one that you couldn't eat. So I remember like everyone eating the wrong piece all the time, and it would just make me mad every time I'd see my Lickitung just go like, just freak out, you know? Yeah. It was kind of hard to tell because the TV was like mostly green or something. I don't remember. The Scyther Pinsir one is very tense. Oh, that's the second Pokemon Stadium 2, right? The one where you have to like chop. Or is it the first one? I feel like it's the second one. And you have to like cut the log. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I liked digging as the Sandshrew one too. That was button mashing. And what were the games on Pokemon Stadium 2? Donphan Racing one? I don't really remember that one. Magikarp jumping was nice. I didn't like that one too much. I think the Eggins tossing one was kind of fun too. And yeah. If you guys hear some League of Legends noises, it's because my friends invited me to Flex Queue, so I accepted. So, you know, once I get in game, that's when I say bye. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna stream League. But am I gonna pick Seraphine? Maybe if they don't ban it. Time to find someone to host. Yeah, that is if they don't dodge as well. This is in my way, so I gotta ban something. There's a couple of people streaming. Scar's streaming some Genshin Impact, or yeah. You guys could probably go watch him. I saw Skara tweet about that he doesn't want to roll for Genshin. Or he's trying his hardest not to. It's pretty funny. With all the Sages, you think you got a shiny right? He's going to? Oh, like, you think he will? Nah, he's been free to play this whole entire time. I feel like he still will be. He's debating on free to play because today's the last day. Last day for what? Is it like a banner or something? He wants to buy the battle pass thing. It's a bunch of goodies, but it's $10 and it expires at midnight before the session refreshes. It's $10. Okay. I may say that, but I thought he was just like he wanted to roll, but it's $10. I'm gonna tell him it's $10. You guys should all just say $10. $10 to him to see. Maybe some, you know. I don't even know what to play. Oh my god, it's banned. I think I might just dodge, like... Yeah, I just locked in a random champion because Seraphine was banned. But yeah, I want you guys to say $10 to Skara. Yeah. I just want you guys to say this and see what I want to see what he says. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And it's really dark, I just realized, but I'll be back. I'll be back soon, maybe the day after tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good day. Okay, bye. Have a nice day, everybody, or night, evening. Yeah.